What's good, people? What's good? What's good? I'll walk him down. Perspective, what up? Salute, salute. Tyrone Church. Boys up early, bro. Boys up early. I like buttons cracking. Ain't nothing, just chilling. We're gonna get it in real quick. I ain't gonna make it too long, but I'm gonna make it effective. You know how we do. Did y'all go to Beat 139 last night? Did y'all go check out the forum? It was dope. Y'all need to go check it out. When y'all get time, go check it out. Watch it for a few minutes. Hit that like button and be well appreciated. Drop y'all name. Be like, yo, I'm in the building. You know what I mean? Be like, I'm in the building. You know, I'll walk them down is in the building. Perspective, Tyrone Church. You know, we have to give the people, let them know that y'all here. And they be like, though, those Kareem peoples right there. Go to that video, leave on the comment section. Just, say anything. Thumbs up, whatever. True and Real was in the building last night. Yeah, he called up. Yeah, True and the Real from Lexington. Yeah, that's a dope, yo. Y'all definitely need to pull up. Go watch it. It was dope, man. Good interview. I mean, not interview. We had a forum, a good forum last night. Right. True and Real. It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. 7 Day. What up, bro? Let's get the likes up. Yeah, I want to talk about Klay Thompson, man, and the Warriors. What I think the Warriors should do. Me personally, I hope that the Warriors and Klay come to. I don't want to see it end with Klay. I think Klay and Steph should those. You know how you see some guys, they need to end their career together, cause Klay, he done so much, and I'm not a big opponent of cause you did this like guaranteed, but I think I know Draymond. I know yeah, you're right, True and Real. Definite. Keon, what up? I know that she I know Klay probably thinking like, hold up. Cause the numbers we keep hearing that Klay may get 25 million. But you keep hearing the 2 year 50, 2 year 48. You hear people saying they should give him the Kobe type deal, 2 years 48, 2 years 50. You keep hearing those two numbers out. You don't hear nothing over 2 years. And I know he probably thinking like, yeah, him and Draymond only a year apart in age. But I know Klay probably thinking like, y'all just gave him 4 years. Y'all just gave him 100 million. And everybody always think they're better than the next player. Period. Everybody always feel not anybody, but I know he feel I'm a better player than Draymond. Draymond come with a lot of antics, and a lot of stuff Draymond did. Draymond helped that team a lot, but he cost that team a lot too, though. Draymond cost that team a lot too. Oh no, what's good, bro? 7 Day. Who else? F you mean, what up? Keon. Yeah, but my thing is Draymond cost them a lot too. So I know my thing, and I'm pretty sure when that time comes, you're gonna hear that if he do leave, I think it's gonna be because the Warriors ain't trying to offer him no more than 2 years. And I think a team may go 3 or 4 years with him. And I think that's going to be the major. I think that's the issue. I think if Golden State say 3 years, 75, I think Klay will take it. But I think Klay ain't trying to do no 2 year deal. I believe the years, because all you hearing, I know it's rumors, but all you've been hearing is 1 year deals with 2 year deal with Klay with the Warriors. Like they're only giving him 2 years. And my thing is, I wouldn't be too worried about Klay, because one thing, Klay has a strong mentality. Klay wants it. He just having a bad year, and that thing happens, especially when you got guys like that. I think it's more so he just having a real bad year. He been healthy, and you don't lose your shooting touch. Like Klay, I'll be more concerned with guys like Middleton than a guy like Klay. Like far as if you got money on the books. Let's say if Klay has um not that 40 is crazy, but like I said, if he dropped down to 25, and let's say Klay has a couple years, Middleton, Klay got a stronger, tougher mentality than Chris Middleton. Klay wants it. Klay, you know what I'm saying? And then Klay type of game. Klay is just more of a catch and shoot guy. So long as he healthy, the shots gonna fall. And most people don't have bad year. He's not the same player, but he's not the same player, but I just think that he still can be solid, especially with the Warriors. Yeah. Draymond cost them too. Maurice, what up, Maurice? He said Dallas got money. I don't think Dallas got money on their books for Klay. I could be wrong, but I know they got Kyrie and Luka under contract. Daniel Gafford is under contract. So, and I'm pretty sure they got, and I know they got a lot of young players. I know they probably get 2 or 3 million, Derek Lively and guys like that. I don't think they have the money. You know what I'm saying? And Klay plays hard. He cares. See, me personally, I like guys who care. What they need to do, get rid of that punk motherfucker, Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is a disgrace, man. Andrew Wiggins, man, let me tell you about Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins has no heart. Never did. He mustered up a good season. That was it. And he checked out. Andrew Wiggins don't have no heart. That's who they need to get rid of. He don't have no toughness, nothing about him, man. That's who they need to get rid of. And I've been said that. When he won that championship, I told people I get rid of Wiggins. People made him like oh man, Wiggins. Some people, I forgot who was arguing with me. Oh, some people is late bloomers. I said, yo, I think he's gonna go right back to the old Andrew Wiggins. I said that. Yeah, PJ Washington under contract. I don't think Dallas got money under their books. I said that. I said he gonna go right back after that championship. Wiggins, Wiggins. People was pumping Andrew Wiggins up. I said he gonna go right back to the old Andrew Wiggins. You could just look. That's why when they were talking about Angel Reese, right? And they were saying how she's not good and she don't have no game and stuff like that. But one thing I could say I do like about her, she has a work ethic and she has a toughness about her. When you have that, that can take you a long way. So that's why I do respect about Angel Reese. I don't think her game is like that, especially offensively. But she has a hell of a motor. She play hard and she work hard. So that's all you have to do, and you could get better. Sometimes you could just outwork people and be effective. But her offensive game, if she work on it right, she could get better. I believe everybody can get better especially at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between people like Angel Reese and a guy like Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins don't care. He got that ring. He got people up off his back for a little while because people were saying he's a bust and this and that, and he back to his old self. He was super soft even when he was averaging 20 in Minnesota. Super soft. I forgot who the players. They was like, yo, they ain't believe how soft he was. They was talking about Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I don't think she ever gonna be a super duper offensive player, but I think Andrew Reese can offer enough to get you a solid 12 points a night, where she got a decent little short jumper, a little spin move or something, like 1 or 2 things could get her over offensively. I don't think she's gonna be no girl that's averaging 15, but maybe like 10 points. But that's good because her 10 is going to be big. Her 10 is going to she giving you defense, hustle, And 10 points could be crucial. 10 points if you playing with a bunch of scorers. Yeah, let's get the likes up. Yeah, Jimmy Butler hurt, man. I can't stand Boston, man. Boston, I was just saying yesterday, Boston things just look like it's lining up in their way. Didn't I just say that, guys? I said that yesterday. I said things, and people be thinking, and people get mad at me. They get mad because I'm calling it how it is. I can't stand Boston, but I got to call it how I see it. I got to call it how I see it. I can't stand Boston, but I got to call it how I see it, and I'd say they're going to the finals. It's going to be a cakewalk to the finals. I don't think none of these series going 7 games. I don't see it. I think everything they're gonna be smoking everything. Everything will be sick. Boston, you could see things. You could tell things just lining up in their favor. This look how everything just lined up in their favor. The seeding, certain players hurt. Everything. Porzingis, this man always banged up. He had a fairly healthy season. Like everything just looking in their favor. You know how you can tell when things start going wrong? Boston ain't never had that all season. All season. Like look at every team. Teams have like even just think about the top teams. Even like Boston for pretty much been healthy. Porzingis been hurt his whole career, but he been healthy this year. Giannis been healthy his whole career. Now he's hurt. Dame ain't been the same Dame we know him as. Embiid is hurt. Clearly, Embiid is hurt. Julius Randle hurt. Now Jimmy Butler, no matter if he play or not, like it just he's not gonna be he sprained his knee. No way, no way. He's pretty much a hurt play. If he plays, he hurt. He's not gonna be the effectiveness that we want him and need him to be. He's not. So playing Chicago, come on, man. Chicago, come on. Kobe White had a hot game, but Boston gonna beat them. Boston gonna beat them. And then if they play Miami, Jimmy Butler's hurt. Boston just man, Boston just got Boston, man, they ain't just looking good for them. Yeah, they might choke. I'm not saying Boston gonna win it all, but I'm saying they going to the finals. Boston going to the finals. And like I said, and it's not gonna be hard. I don't think they may have some series may be tougher than others. I don't see none of these series going 7. And it do go 6, I think gonna be more of a fluky 6. I honestly think that if they series goes 6, it's a 6 where this how they 6 it would be. They up 3-0, no up 2-0, may lose a game, then go up again. Then like it's not gonna be threatened. I don't think none of these series gonna feel like, oh man, even if they go 6, it gonna feel like we may lose. I think they'll have the easiest cakewalk. And then look, Jamal Murray hurt. Jamal Murray is not fully healthy. And so Denver is a good team in the way. I don't want Boston winning. Boston and Clippers, we don't need them to win. Yeah, they could choke all they want, but that East, look how everything lining up for them. Things is lining up perfectly for them. Like everything, and I was just saying that. They playing now Jimmy Butler out. I would want them to play Miami with. Now, my man King David bet. I said I'll be happy to pay that money if Miami beat them. That would be a money I would love to pay if Miami could beat Boston lose. It's like it's always something, man. Things is lining up good for Boston. And I can't stand them. Bulls ain't got nothing for Boston. I'm just gonna be honest. They don't got nothing for Boston. The Bulls, you're not gonna be missing Alonzo and Zach LaVine and think you're gonna beat Boston. I know Lonzo ain't play all year, but a team like that, if they have both of them, yeah. But Kobe White, he more this offensively. I don't see what he giving them defensively. Caruso, I think he'd be solid defensively, but Boston guards, who Caruso probably guard, that's not the ones who gonna hurt you. Drew Holiday not an offensive player, so if he guard Drew Holiday or Derek White, you need somebody to slow down Tatum or Brown. Yeah, Bulls kind of got nothing for them, and I think the Bulls gonna beat my if Jimmy Butler don't play, they not beating no Chicago. They not beating Chicago if Jimmy Butler don't play, because now they don't have it because Terry Rozier out too. They don't have that. Miami don't have that type of. I don't see where they points come from. Tyler Hero's sketchy, but I think they're gonna put Caruso on him and make it a little tough on Tyler Hero. And who else you got? Bam. Bam not like a big time scorer like that. Bam type to give you 18 points. And I think a guy like DeRozan, he gonna have his way. Kobe White may have another decent game. He ain't had a game like that. But then you got Vucevic. Yeah, but Randall out. I think the Knicks would have been outside of Milwaukee. Let's say everybody was healthy, I would have felt a little better. Let's say a B never went down and was healthy, and and Giannis healthy, and Julius Randle healthy. I would have loved that. I would have loved that. Bigger, what up, Bigger? Greg Brown, King Hudson, Jericho, Jose. Everybody else I said what's up to already. Let's get the likes. So we got 13 likes. I know it's difficult to find a like button, but they said it's up there. But yeah. Who I got, Lakers and Nuggets? You know I'm going with the Lakers, but I I'm going with the Lakers. Yeah, he is. Hey, J. Lou, I said that. Like, he don't pay attention. He always like. I don't think he. Yo, I'm glad J. Lou brought that up. I think he always this, but he always been like. If you watch Drummond, he got a funny run to him, and I don't think he got rear view eyesight. I don't think he got rear view. You're not somebody I could be like this and I could see something. His instant, he always run like he do this all the time. He always runs into people, always. Like I don't know if people pay attention. Andre Drummond always runs into people, and it's like he's not like he do it on purpose. I think he don't have rear view sight. I think he only could see like right there because he be like this. You know how he got that funny run? It's like light, and when he run, go watch anything with Drummond for like a second. When he runs like he's thinking. You know how somebody just runs? He be like this. He have his face. He has like a certain face when he runs. It's slow, and it's like he got like a daze out of space. He runs like a dust head. I don't know if you ever seen like a dust head, a PCP Sherm head. He runs like that. He runs like that. Trade and trucking was good. Yeah, he runs like that. He be like this. His face. He had like a funny look on his face. He go. He keeps like his head. His head be about like this high. He don't run like that. He go. And he always like somebody run stumble. Like he do that all the time. How many games the Lakers? I hate see. I think I'm gonna stay away from the Lakers. I'm not gonna predict anything, but I think I like the Lakers. I hope he said Lakers getting one of them Trey Young, Donovan Mitchell. What Murray? What Murray you talking about? Well, obviously DeJounte Murray. I think they should have just got him then. I think his price gonna be maybe a little higher. I don't know. But I definitely see they're getting Trey Young. Especially if Atlanta. See, the thing is, Atlanta is weird. That's a beautiful city, but it's like when they come to the Hawks, they don't have that full support for them like that. They don't. Trey definitely looking more realistic. He's looking more because the team seemed better without him. I hate to say it, they seem better without him. Their brand of basketball they play looks a little more like a more set oriented. It don't look wild and just like chaotic. It look more calm, more set, and they look bigger, better defensively. You had Murray at the point, you had Bogdanovich at the two, then you had Jalen Johnson. They team it looks more like a ooh. It wasn't little like when you have Trey and what's the name, and it's not all that bang just shooting from half court, and it just looked different. It looks different. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell don't want to. What I'm hearing, I told you guys, and the guy, and I know he wasn't faking. He showed me pictures and stuff. He showed me pictures of when Donovan Mitchell probably is like 16, like regular. You could tell when somebody knows somebody, not know like 'cause anybody could take pictures with people. That's why I said that Instagram. Let me tell you how Instagram a liar. It's this guy from around my way. He takes pictures with everybody. You think he locked in, he know people. It is that when he bump into people, no matter who they is, if it's like any like B, I'm gonna say a C-list celebrity on up, he take a picture with. Like if he see like Queen's Flip, I don't know if you guys familiar with Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip take Joe Buttons. It's not like he doing like I want to take pictures with Denzel Washington, Shaq, in like a certain level. It doesn't matter. It could be any. Like I said, he got a picture with Angela Yee, like you know what I'm saying, DJ Envy. You know what I'm saying. He go to these like places, but then New York, like I said, you bumping the people, and he one of them guys like he don't matter. Yo, can you take a picture with me? And you look at it. And first thing you think, like, damn, he know everybody. Or you'll think he loopy. He's nothing. This guy is nothing. Well, I mean, nothing. I hate to say it like that because I know it sounds kind of hard, but he's not into nothing. It's not like he into he ain't in the clubs. He don't be going like clubs, and he's not like that type of person throwing like a lot of nice clothes, and he be in the clubs. He throwing around money. He's not that. He's not like a dude that, you know, he got a lot of chicks, like a pretty boy, and he got a lot of chicks. Or, you know what I mean, he in the mix. He's not, he just see people and he take pictures. And that's why I said the pictures sometimes can, that's what I said, Instagram, when they be like, Instagram is a liar. It gets like that. It gets like that. Like, you don't know. So I said to say this, sometimes you'll see a guy with a picture, you don't know. So when the guy, that's why he's Muslim. It was y'all remember when I was at the event on Saturday? I was at the event on Saturday and it had the senators, the politicians, and the Muslims for the Malcolm Shabash um the temple right there, the FOI temple right there on 116th Street. That temple been there forever. That's a big Muslim mosque, right? So the guy came, like I said, I'll tell a whole story over, but long story short, I met a guy and he grew up with Donovan Mitchell. He grew up, they from the same neighborhood, grew up together. But I think he's 4 years older. And his brother played with Donovan Mitchell. And he a little older, but they still grew up in the same neighborhood. He knows him, like know him. It's four brothers, like three of them, like they all was there, they all like Muslim. The other one, I don't know if he Muslim, but the young one with Donovan Mitchell, he wasn't there. The one that like his Donovan Mitchell age. He got one, him and Donovan Mitchell the exact same age. They like they played on basketball teams growing up and stuff like that. He know him. I seen, and he's like, nah, I know him, this, that, and the third. And the pictures you could tell, like, know him, no, not know, yo, Don, take a picture, and he hold on, you just doing that, and it's like, no, pictures you could see Donovan Mitchell probably like 16 years, about 15 years old. And he's like this chilling, and you could just tell, like, the pictures, the neighborhoods, and like the backgrounds of pictures. He showed me, like, yo, this is my man, like this. And he was like, yo, he said he don't want to play with the Lakers. He didn't say, he said Donovan Mitchell nice. He said he a type of guy that not going to ask for like say I want to go to Lakers. He said he just quiet. He's a really good dude. But he said he never told me why he don't play with the Lakers. But when I said, oh, it's probably because of Bron, he smiled. He said, nah, I ain't say this. But that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but when he said that, it was like, I said, because I'm like, the Lakers, and I just threw it out there. And he like smiled, and he's like, nah, he ain't say that. Like, he just say he good in Cleveland. He said Donovan good in Cleveland. But like I said, now let's say they make a trade, he might not come openly and say, I don't want to play. He might just be like, all right, I'm gonna play. I'll go. But he not gonna openly say yo or want it, like he's good in Cleveland, I'm hearing. He's not like on that type time. Yeah, I definitely can see Donovan Mitchell leaving. It depends. Like I said, but when I'm hearing that if he's not asking for a trade, he might stay. The only reason I think he left Utah, and one thing, Utah, when they got that new management, I like what Utah did. Utah, like, we ain't gonna play that. I think Donovan didn't really want to leave Utah. I really do. I don't think he really wanted to leave Utah. I think Stephen A, that's why I said you cannot stop listening to, you got to stop listening to these guys. Stephen A is a creep. Stephen A, I remember like yesterday, when Utah lost in the playoffs, you know, Donovan Mitchell, I ain't gonna lie, he had some big games, 40, 50s and stuff like that. And Stephen A, oh man, Mitchell just need to leave. Like, he going off. And I did a video. I know you guys probably remember. I did a video right after I went in on Stephen A. Smith. He was going in how Donovan Mitchell should leave Utah. This like right after someone they lost. He goes in on them. And I did a video right away. So I'm like, that's the problem. Donovan Mitchell was, I think, was 25 at the time. 24, 25 when he left his last year in Utah when they lost in the playoff. I think 25. And I was like, yo, in the video, basically I was saying, like, he's young. He's young. It's not like he's been in the league and he's 31 years old. Like a guy like, for instance, people like Jimmy Butler, who've been in the league for a while and ain't win. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. He's fresh. Even though these guys now, they come out as crazy because a guy, like, you look at a guy like Tatum. Tatum is 26, but he been around for a while. Like, these guys be having like 6 or 7 years in, and been and only 25, 26 years old. That's the bugged out part. These guys been in the league 7 years and be 25, 26. That gonna show the league is like young. So now it's like, you've been in the league 7 years and you feel like, damn, he been in the league 7 years, ain't get it done. So it seems like a while. So Stephen A. Smith was basically saying, you're not going to win in Utah. But one thing in Utah, they was going to second round every year with Donovan Mitchell. Second round every year. You don't want to, let me tell you this, you don't want to be like a Carmelo Anthony. You don't want to be like a Carmelo Anthony. Stop listening to guys like Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith, these guys just say stuff for clicks, and they don't. Everything was done like big market. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan on. I like a team, and even though my team is in a big market, and I got the biggest team there is. So I guess I'm blessed on that and like damn, I'm a Laker fan, and everybody I'm the Lakers playing a beautiful city. Everybody want to come to that city. They a story franchise. So I don't get the effect like that, but I still feel for other teams and other markets. I'm not a type of guy feel, oh, because a guy in Indiana, he need to leave. A guy in Utah, he need to leave. A guy in Sacramento, he need to leave. Like that it gets boring and get weak. Everybody can't. Who's gonna have everybody on this Stephen A. Smith thing? He loves Miami because he liked the city of Miami. Everybody can't go on big market teams. It's impossible. It's impossible. Oh, he should leave. That mentality, that's a weak mentality. Guys, man, in today's NBA, Denver show you can win. You can win. It don't have to be in a big city. Denver won. Milwaukee won a championship. Toronto won. You don't have to be in these major markets all the time. I just want to see guys man up and just play ball, man. Don't get me wrong. When guys be available, do I want the Lakers to get them? Yes. But I just don't like all the time these guys complaining all the time. Stephen A. Smith was going in. So then right after that, the summer came, you start hearing, but Donovan Mitchell never went out publicly, but he'd say, like, I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of losing. He just made some remarks, and privately he told Utah, yeah, like, I'm ready. But he didn't come out. Like, he's pretty smart, and the dude that I met said that he's a good dude. Said, nah, he's a good dude. So I do believe, that's what I'm saying. Now, hearing his character, I do look at things a little different, but I think that he was like, that Knicks opportunity, everybody thought he was going to the Knicks. And I think he's like, yeah, I want to go. I want to go to the Knicks. Like, I think that happened. And I think quietly, but he didn't make a big deal of it. And Utah was like, okay, I'm going to get rid of you and Rudy Gobert, and we're going to rebuild. See, that I like that with see, they got Danny Ainge. I like that what Utah did. They said, we ain't going to sit there and play with you. Like, y'all dudes ain't win nothing. See, I couldn't have been in the front. You can't have me as a general manager, and these players come at me, and they come at me with some weird stuff like, what? Like, you ain't win nothing. That's why I do like when Mitch Kupchak checked LaMelo Ball. He said, yo, and he told me, no, he don't got no say. No. He said he did nothing in this league. Did nothing. He don't deserve no say. See, Mitch Kupchak came from the Laker organization. He checked that. When they were trying to say, do LaMelo Ball, do he have say and this, that, and the third, Mitch Kupchak checked that. Oh, some of these players don't deserve it. And a lot of these players don't be as good as people think they is, man. They don't. A lot of guys, y'all look at their numbers and then this, that, like, you're going to see now how good some of these players is in the playoffs. These all-star players, I ain't counting role play, because role players, one thing in the playoffs, role players can't get off in the playoff because role players can't get off in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because mostly in the playoffs, you get to shut down that star player. That's your main focus, and you really don't want that star player going off. Your thing as a that's why I don't believe in the thing, let this person get that, let the star player shut down everybody else. That star player, like certain players, man, when they get going, like a guy like Devin Booker, like you got to shut even guys like Trae Young. You can't let them just go off like that. Lucas, you gotta. You can't just be like, oh, let him get his and everybody. Nah, I think that's the wrong game plan. I think that's the wrong game plan. He said that's why Charlotte's hot garbage. You can't listen to some of these players don't even know nothing about basketball. This is why you cannot listen to players if you in the organization. I know it and you guys know it. And a lot of times you can see now a lot of these guys doing these podcasts, they showing they don't really know nothing about basketball. You can see it. Think about it. I want all y'all in a show of hands. We got 100 people up here, right? In a show of hands, as any of y'all, I'm gonna run down a lot of these guys basketball IQ far as if you want them like anywhere near your organization far as like a general manager or like coaching. I'm gonna say some names. Rashad McCants, Brandon Jennings, Kenyon Martin and Gil. That whole Gilbert Arenas show, would you feel comfortable with any one of them guys? Do they show you real basketball? Gil sound, let me tell you something like this, right? I tell people this. Don't go by, because some people can sound smart and know like they feel like they know what they're talking about. Gil, a type person, right? Gilbert seems like he know more than he do. And I really, like, I'm mad, I be mad at Gilbert a lot. And I know a lot of you guys like, damn, used to be, love Gilbert. I still like Gilbert. I'm still like Gilbert. I love his show and stuff like that. But now I see his main objective. His main objective, for the most part, he wants to be right. That's number one. He don't want to look at things in the whole. He blindsided. He got his mind made up on errors and however his feel is. So I'm starting to see a lot of stuff like that. Before, when he was on TV regularly, I used to be, oh, Gilbert, he know his, like, do he know basketball? Yeah, he know basketball. He loves it. But I think he don't have that real good mentality, desperation mentality to run the team. Because everything is him is a straight offense. Everything, if you're not a bucket getter, you're not this. He don't know how to put together a team. He don't know how to put together a team. And he don't know what it takes, like little things. Yeah, he tunnel vision. Exactly. He is. Like, he's stuck on, you can't ask him, he's super biased when it's gonna come to the players in the 90s and the players today. He's super biased when it comes to that. He has really literally no respect for a lot of stuff. So Gilbert Arenas, okay, that joint. Okay, then you got Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. How you guys feel about them? I don't see no real basketball IQ out of them guys. I don't see it. Darius Miles, Quentin Richardson. No. Darius Miles, Quentin Richardson, they more know, like, far as when they played. They tell, like, good stories about not today's, when they was playing. They tell good stories about what was going on in they neighborhood, right? Boom. So that's another podcast. Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Nope. Matt Barnes is decent. Right? Who else? Jeff Teague, he seemed more of a joker, a jokester. Who else have a podcast? Paul George still playing, so I can't say him. He's still playing. Pat Bev is still playing. I ain't gonna lie. People gonna get mad, but to me, JJ Redick is the best. I would feel comfortable with JJ Redick, to be honest, than any of them far as, like, if I need, like, far as a team, if I have to hire them as assistant general manager or somebody. And it's sad, but I would say because he approached the game and his thought process, what thought to it. He know, okay, ain't just this, and you gonna win like this way. He comes off a little arrogant, but JJ Redick, if he was like you and what, none of them other guys, like I said, they don't challenge Gil. Steven Jackson, you can see he don't watch basketball like that. So the bottom line is, yeah, Pat Bev's still playing. But the bottom line is, it goes to show, because I'm just going back to Bro, when Bro said Charlotte is a hot mess. I said because Mitch Kupchak shut down listening to LaMelo Ball. But I say that to say this. It goes to show, just because a guy is a star player on the team, that don't mean everybody should have input of what's going on with the team. That goes to show it shouldn't affect everybody. Don't, just because he's the star player, people like, yo, you should go to you think it's right to go to a star player and ask him his input. Not every star player. Everybody don't know the game like that, especially today's NBA compared to back then. Yo, they all said, them guys, these guys hanging. They got no more. The phone alone. Let's just say this: the phone alone is the biggest distraction there is. The phone alone. I see guys. Everybody, even when they watching, I've been at NBA arenas. Everybody's still on their phone. Everybody is on their phone. They could be watching the game, they on their phone. I've been at concerts, people on their phone. At dinners, people on their phone. Vacation, people on the phone. When you about to fly, people be on the phone to the last minute till they tell you got to turn off your phones. To the last minute, when they tell you turn off your phones, you see most of the people on there. People ain't sitting there. So the phone alone is a big distraction. People, thank you. In the movie theater on the phone. People in the movie theater on their phone. I'm not saying they have a conversation, but it's not that they ain't been out that phone for no 2 hours. That's just what it is. They not going to check even an hour. I ain't going to say 2 hours. If they watching the movie, they're going to check their phone for something. They're going to check their message, or they texting somebody, or you know what I mean, moving and what it is. They make glance and some Instagram stuff. If they post something, see how many people done like they pictures. That phone alone is a big distraction. These guys in today's NBA, these players, they don't know the game like that. They not studying the game like that. So to sit there and be like, oh, well, he's a star player, you should ask his input. No, not everybody. You have to know who that player is. Everybody's because you're a star player. Oh, you need to go to him. Oh, ask him about this trade. No, they don't know nothing. These players don't know the game like that. You say, oh, you think we should get this? They don't think like that. So if I'm paying a general manager big bucks, they need to know. These players don't know players' tendencies. Fit is important. Age, like, okay, people contract. These players not taking none of that into consideration. None of that into consideration. Like, for instance, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has injury problems, and he has a massive contract that got a lot of years left, right? And he's more like he's not a defender, and he's more of a shot chucker, right? You ask a player, they thinking about, and guys like Gilbert, casual NBA fans, they not taking none of this in consideration. All they see is Zach LaVine. He jumping out the gym, he getting you 20-something points. Nothing else matters. They ain't thinking about, oh, but he's shooting. I'm not saying he is. I don't know his shooting percentage. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, but he's shooting 40% from the field. They're not looking at none of these things there. Oh, he don't has no heart. Like, I'm not talking about Zach LaVine. I'm just saying in general, like these little intangible things about players that another player and casual fans, first thing they see, oh, Zach LaVine, the name is sexy. And you see him dunking and you know who he is. He got the little flair to his game. He dropping 20-something points, had a 50 ball and stuff like that. So you go to a team, let's say a team like Sacramento. I'm just throwing the team out there, right? And you go, oh man, you know, Sacramento, and they get Zach LaVine. So you ask a guy like Darren Fox, yo, you want, yeah, I'm not saying he's going to say that, but the first thing, the name Zach LaVine, yeah, oh yeah, definitely get that. The player don't care. They not taking the fact that, okay, he makes 40-something million dollars, and let's say, I'm just throwing a name, I don't know, I'm just saying this. Let's say a guy like Kevin Hurdle is like a key piece. I'm not saying he is, but let's say Kevin Hurdle is a key piece. He do a lot of things, like how like let's say he's like an emotional leader. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Let's say Kevin Hurdle is like the emotional leader of the Kings. He do all the little things. He do all the intangible things. A major part of the team. Right? But let's say he averaged 10 points a game. But he do everything. He guards multiple positions. You could just move him around the court, whatever. But now Zach making $40 million and you need salaries to match. You may have to throw in his salary, a guy like that salary. See, players don't pay attention to the little things like that. The first thing they, oh yeah, get him this, down the third, not knowing, okay, the salary. Okay, but now if we get him, this is it. We ain't gonna be able to get nobody else. We capped out. Now we done hit the luxury tax. So players, you can't be quick to jump and give players their opinion. You can't. You can't jump and give players their opinion. I'm sorry, but you just can't. Now, if I'm gonna go to start player, I would. Don't get me wrong. I would go, especially if I bring another big name player. Now, role player, I don't think like I said, every player don't. Just because you the man on your team, that don't make you the star player on the team. So you bring in like a guy like LaMelo Ball. He the ball, like a perfect example. A guy like Brunson, a guy like Jalen Brunson. You can't just say yo, and don't care about nothing. Be like yo, and you thinking of it as, oh, I want to get Donovan Mitchell, and you be like, don't even consult with Jalen Brunson. You just see like, oh man, they both can score. You ain't putting no real basketball educated thought to it. All you seeing is, oh, you pairing them, you're going to have an all-star backcourt. That's all you seeing, you tunnel vision. And you just be like, yo, and let's say Cleveland, by yeah, we take Randall, we take Dante, just throwing names out there. Give us Dante and Randall for Jewish, for Dante and Julius or Josh Hart and Julius Randle and a pick, whatever. You ain't think about none of it. You just jump in and you ain't consulting with Jalen Brunson, and you just go make that trade. That trade there is gonna bomb. For one, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson's like this. That's for one. They like this. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. They like this. And two, now you just took the ball and took a lot of things out of Julius Randle. I mean, out of Jalen Brunson's hand. And now he's not gonna be that happy. He's not gonna be that happy. So that's why some stuff, especially if a guy can possibly potentially be in a guy way with shots and stuff like that, yeah, you can. I think it's best to go to, especially if you invested in that star player, you should. Especially if a guy have to share back court with him or front court with him. Yeah. Marty, thanks Marty. Marty on the super chat. Thanks Marty for the super chat. He said Reeves need to stop Christian Braun. Like Christian Braun's not even a factor. Christian Braun not even a factor. I wouldn't even think about Christian Braun as far as offensively. He not no scorer like that. You said, Preach said, so you saying that Klay Thompson, the Lakers are interested? No, I'm not saying Klay Thompson interested in the Lakers. I titled it meaning I'm talking about Klay Thompson. My thing is I would keep Klay Thompson. I want to see Klay Thompson stay with the Warriors. And I'm saying that I know deep down inside Klay thinking is, because all we've been hearing, and one thing you hear guys like Stephen A. and a lot of these guys on TV, they throw these numbers around. All you've been hearing every time they talk about Klay Thompson, they always be like, yo, they say if Klay stay or Klay leaving. The first thing a lot of these guys say, hold up, I keep him. Keyshawn, all these guys talk about 2 years. You always hear 2 years. 2 years, 50 million. 2 years, 48 million. You always hear those type numbers. Klay making 40. I know everybody know nobody paying Klay that. Klay know those days is over. Now, I think Klay think more gonna think of years. Because he probably think I'm only a year older than Draymond. You people gave Draymond a 4-year deal. At the Draymond, a lot of the antics, Draymond he helped the Warriors, don't get me wrong. He helped them, but he cost them a lot. Draymond cost them guys a lot. Draymond cost them guys a lot, man. So punching out Jordan Poole and caused them, made that situation where they had to get rid of Jordan Poole, and it seemed like it didn't work. Because I think Jordan Poole, they get an old Chris Paul, they got off his contract. You see what I'm saying? It just a lot comes with it. So he probably like, hold up, why I gotta take a 2-year deal, and y'all just gave Draymond 4 years, and Draymond cost us. Draymond, all the stuff he did, and he definitely more impact. Klay Thompson had a lot of impact with the Warriors. He guarded all the top people that Steph couldn't guard. He hit a lot of big shots, and he came up big in a lot of games. I'm not saying you just pay somebody on past performance, but it's not like they don't want him. I'm hearing that they want him back, but at a certain cost. At a certain cost. So my thing is, I will love Klay Thompson back with the Warriors. I do. And I think they should get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins never had no heart, and I told you guys that before. When after they won a championship, everybody Wiggins. I'm like, yeah. And I told you, I said, he gonna go right back to the same Andrew Wiggins. Let me tell you this, man. When a guy all them years, like when it come to heart and shit, he showed you who he was. Like I said, a player can get better and stuff like that, but you don't become, he put together that good season. It was underrated. It's not like he had no spotlight on him, no pressure on him. He just was playing consistent, playing well, and he ended up playing good. Not like he put up no Kawhi numbers like Kawhi did in Toronto, and that's against the Philly in series, things like that. He ain't do no thing like that, but he was solid, 18, 20 points a game, solid defense, timely baskets, stepped up at times. You know, he did that, but he back to himself. This was Andrew Wiggins. In today's NBA, so people get wrong. Today's NBA, everybody you're gonna get your pretty much some decent numbers. But if you look at the reality, is no impact. See, that's the thing. If you look at right now, if you just don't know Andrew Wiggins and you just go look at his numbers, you'll be like, what the hell Kareem talking about? Andrew Wiggins is good. He averaged 18, 18. I'm just throwing, I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm just saying the years. 20, 18, 18, 20, 18, 18, 19, 20. So you look at, damn, he had a good career. But it's not, come on, nobody never say he's a bum. But a lot of things not impact. You do the same thing to Tobias Harris. You see 18, 18, 18, 18, 19, 18, 18, 19, 18, 19, 19, 18, maybe 20. You be like, damn, Tobias, but Tobias has no impact. That's why I said you can't always just go looking at points. You can't just look at points. You look at Tobias Harris and you look and you see he may shoot 46, 47% from the field, 18.7 a game. You like, damn, that's good, but it's no impact. Tobias never there. He never shows up. Never. Never. Look, last night, Platoon stepped up. Big. Tobias Harris don't do that. Even when he gets you 25, 28, Tobias Harris gives you 28 points. He had 19 in the first half. When he gets you stuff like that, 19 in the first half, and y'all probably, and it's not no tight game. They might be up. Let's say the first half score, it'd be like this, Tobias Harris, for instance. He may have 19 points, and let's say the score it'd be something like 63-48 at halftime. Philadelphia up, Tobias Harris got 19 points. It'd be like a game where it's like, then he may end up with 27. And out of the points, the remainder of the points, 6 of those may be free throws. Like he has no impact. Tobias Harris has no impact. He's not that type of guy. You could feel, one thing, certain guys, you feel a shit. Certain guys, you could feel like, when a guy had impact, sometimes you could feel 20s. When you could feel 17s, you be like, damn, I thought he had more than that. Guy may have 17 points. You be like, damn, he had 17? Damn, nah, I said like he had more than that. That's like impact. I ain't gonna lie, like guys like Fox, you feel Fox. Fox get you 25, you feeling that 25. Sabonis, you feeling his 25. Anthony Davis, I ain't gonna lie. When he gets you 20, like some players could get you 25 and it don't be as effective sometimes. Some of the time it do, but some people, it means nothing. Sometimes it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Giannis, you feel Giannis' presence. You feel Giannis. Giannis gets you 26 points sometimes. You be like, damn, like Giannis is, like you feeling his shit. Wow. He said Jimmy Butler out for the MCL. It's over. That's why I said Boston is lucky, man. I was just telling you guys. Andrew Wiggins don't care about the game, man. Andrew Wiggins is super soft, and he don't have this strong mentality. If I'm them, you got Chris Paul coming off your books. Whoever other little contracts, Gary Payton and all them other little things, you get rid of those guys. You get rid of those guys. You get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Do whatever you have to do, get rid of. I'm not, cause Golden State, cause I won it now. I done threw money, made it rain like crazy. I done made it rain, all type of stuff. And now I want to get rid of Klay. Now Klay got the sack. I'm going to lose a major piece of my organization because I'm trying to save money now. Now you want to save money. Now you want to save money. You've been making it rain all this time. Oh, we ain't hitting the luxury tax. We're trying to scale back. But it shouldn't be at Klay expense. I would give Klay, I ain't going to lie. I think you want to be fair, give him 3 years, $75 million. Give him 3 years, $75 million. But you had down your 3 years. Don't give him no 2 years. Because Klay still can. It was not like he hurt at his type of game. He's not like an Andre Iguodala, like a guy like you start saying the athleticism. You like that jump shot. He's still making the play. It's just that he was missing. He's had a bad shooting season. If you look at him play, it's not like he's not slower. If you put blinders on and watch a highlight, and you mix in some highlights, you wouldn't tell. Like in the last few years, because looking at his hair, like let's say the last 4 or 5 years, when his face shoot looked the same, he's in the same type of shape. He just had a bad shooting season. I'm not saying that he should. He had a bad shooting season. I'm not doing that. If I'm the Warriors, if I'm gonna sit there and kept Draymond, I'm not gonna even set that table. Keep Draymond and then get rid of him. Nah, he came up big in too many games, man. He don't cause you no problems. He's a good guy, very supportive. He loved the organization. I'm not. Draymond's a clown. Draymond done a lot of stuff that hurt that organization. A lot. He talked trash. He ran. He did a lot, man. If I'm Klay, I wouldn't want nothing to do with Miami. Philadelphia, yeah, but not no Miami. Jimmy Butler is shot. This is over for Jimmy Butler. You can see it, like he's a good player, but now he's on the downside. And I think his contract is coming up soon. And I know he beasting trying to get some money out of Miami. He can't go, and that's why I tell people like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I love that player can step up in the playoffs, but he coasts all regular season and give it all in the playoffs. But like Miami teams just weird. Duncan, I mean, you got to get rid of Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero has no heart. Tyler Hero is soft. You want guys like Tyler Hero out your organization. So you have to do that first. I would not want to go to Miami. Miami, I think, could run. They not Klay. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think Klay is struggling in Miami. They got no real offensive sets like that. They don't got no real where he getting open shots at. Their ball movement is not all that in Miami. They don't got no real dominant low post press. Where he getting his shots at? You have to get rid of you wouldn't want him to play no three. I wouldn't even think about Miami if I'm Draymond. I mean if I'm Klay. Philadelphia, you got a big man in a post. He may draw double teams. You get wide open shots. You got a guy like Maxey, fast with the ball. He drive to the basket. He could kick it out to you. I'm not going to Miami. Miami's a bad fit for him. Yeah, I'm gonna be back later, guys. But appreciate y'all. What they need to do, get rid of Chris Paul, his contract up, and get rid of Andrew Wiggins. That's it. Andrew Wiggins, get rid of him. And Looney, I think Looney get like 10 million. Looney, all them contracts you might can get rid of, that's 10, 12 million, stuff like that, like them Loonies, Gary Payton. I have to look at Gary Payton numbers. But them things like that, worry about stuff. And I would try to get rid of Draymond, but maybe not right now. But Draymond, maybe. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.